You are listening to Mostaccioli Murder, Book 1 of the Jade Sommer series, written by Nicolette Pierce. Copyright 2020. Audio copyright 2025 by Pierced Heart Publishing. Digitally narrated with full cast of voices. Chapter 17. With a deep, calming breath, I answered Alan's call. Do you have my money?
No, but Jade, honey.
Alan's smooth, practiced voice made me hate my ears. The only thing I want to hear from you is how quickly you'll get my money to me.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
He paused.
I have a little problem. I don't have access to my accounts.
Don't lie to me, I said, reining in my anger that pulsed against my temples.
It's not a lie, I swear it.
If you're not lying, then you did something stupid.
Stupid is going a little far, but I'll need the engagement ring back.
Did he seriously ask me for the ring? Fury sizzled my brain cells, and I pondered how I could reach through the phone to strangle him. You owe me money and you expect me to give you the ring? The engagement ring that I paid half of? The engagement ring that I faithfully wore while you banged your secretary? And why didn't I think of it before? I had held onto the ring to keep up the ruse I was still engaged, but I could pawn it and get money for the restaurant.
Jade, be reasonable. Once I get access back, we can work this out. But I'm between a rock and a hard place, honey.
You have a job. I've been blackballed by your side piece. Don't you dare tell me about being in a bad place. I'm sleeping on my mother's couch.
Calm down. It's not that bad. And I'll pay back the cost of the ring plus half of the sale of the condo. But I can't sell it yet.
Why not?
Things got a little out of hand.
What the hell did you do?
Nothing.
Tell me, or so help me, I will sell the ring and pay for a private detective to dig up every sleazy thing you've ever done and post it on every social media platform.
It's hardly a thing to get worked up about. I'll fix it, though. Everything happened rather quickly, and I'm doing my best to straighten things out as soon as possible. So, Jade, about the ring.
You will never get the ring, I growled, and then I hung up. I looked up, and due to the couple who darted speculative glances at me, realized my conversation had grown loud, which meant Lily and Mr. Lee had heard everything. Damn. While I had figured I couldn't hide my secret forever, this wasn't the way I wanted it to come out.
Are you okay?
Lily asked as she came out of the kitchen with more dumplings. I reached for the plate as if it would cure everything. I'll be fine, I said.
Sorry, Jade. I overheard.
So did the couple trying to pretend they didn't.
I didn't realize you were going through so much. What happened?
I got engaged to a cheater. I've lost everything, including my job and home.
I'm so sorry. Does anyone else know?
I shook my head. And please don't say anything. I don't want pity. I just want to shove these dumplings into my mouth.
Don't let me stop you. Let me know if you need anything.
Just the bill. I'll pay now.
It's on the house.
I frowned. I said no pity.
There's no pity here. You said you'd reach out to Lon with pizza. This is a swap.
Oh, okay. She smiled and returned to the kitchen. I felt confident Lily would keep my secret, but it did make me fear my time for denial was coming to an end. I either needed to find another job quickly or be truthful about my circumstance. At 9 o'clock, I returned to the restaurant from my last delivery armed with a large bag of pistachios. Aunt Dot was in the process of closing down the kitchen.
Where did those come from?
Aunt Dot asked as she wiped down the prep table. A very sweet and apologetic couple gave me these as a tip. They realized they were short, so I have a pocket full of change and enough pistachios to eat for a year. Aunt Dot frowned.
But they did give you enough to cover the pizza, right?
Yes, my pockets are about to burst.
Well, at least we didn't get stiffed.
I set the bag down on the side counter near the phone. Is there a reason you're closing the kitchen so early?
No one's in the dining room and no calls have come in.
Oh, I have a pizza order.
How? The phone hasn't rung.
I didn't want to mention Lon. Aunt Dot wouldn't be sympathetic, and there was no way I'd get her to make a free pizza for him. Never mind, I said. Is Ross in the office? She gave a nod. I hurried out of the kitchen and into Ross's office, where he was calculating receipts. I emptied my pockets onto the desk. His fingers stalled on the calculator.
Why do you have a mountain of change?
The last delivery paid in pennies, nickels, and dimes. No quarters. Said they needed those for laundry. He groaned. You must be stressed. Why don't I take care of closing? I suggested. He glanced warily at me.
Why would you want to do it?
Because I'm being helpful. He narrowed his gaze. And I need you to make me a large pepperoni pizza, I added. Aunt Dot closed the kitchen. She'll let you into her territory, but not me.
That's because last time you tried to make a pizza, you had dough stuck in your hair, marinara on the ceiling, and I'm pretty sure you used 20 pounds of cheese.
I was 10 years old.
You were 15.
Either way, that's why I'm asking you.
Why do you want pizza anyway?
I'm hungry. When he looked like he was going to argue, I gave him a very whiny, please. He rolled his eyes.
Fine.
I grinned as he walked out of the office. By the time the pizza was cooked, I'd have the closing paperwork finished and could track down Lon. I glanced at my phone, wondering if Lily had sent over the address yet. There wasn't a text. Maybe she was swamped at work. I sent her a quick text saying Ross was making the pizza now. Ross peeked his head into the office a short while later.
Pizza's in the oven, and Aunt Dot left. Can you handle taking it out, or do you want me to stay?
Are you trying to leave?
Yes.
I should be fine. Just show me how to turn off the oven. I followed him into the kitchen and over to the wall of ovens. He pointed to the one he was using.
It's this knob right here. Just turn it to the left. The light will go off, indicating it's off.
Simple enough, I said. A distant knocking sound came from somewhere. We both looked at each other.
Is that the front door?
I think so.
Who would knock on the door? The lights are off and the closed sign is up.
I headed to the swinging door and peeked into the dining room. From my spot, I could see Lily standing just outside the door. Oh, it's Lily. Ross nudged me over to glance through the door.
What's she doing here?
I don't know, I lied. I'll go find out. You go home.
Are you sure?
I nodded. Positive. I walked out of the kitchen and over to the front door to let Lily in.
I brought the address,
She said, handing me a small piece of paper. You could have just texted it. She gave a slight shrug as she looked past me. I'm just finishing up the pizza, I said. Do you want to come in?
Sure. Dad closed up the restaurant about 10 minutes ago. It was a slow night.
Here too. When we reached the kitchen, she scanned the area, her gaze pausing on the office. Ross left, I said, realizing why she had come by instead of texting.
Oh, that's nice he got to leave early.
Her words said one thing, but her expression said another. Lily, just ask him out. Her eyes widened as she feigned surprise.
What do you mean?
You know what I mean. You gave him tea. Now you're over here looking for him. Just ask him out.
I can't.
Why not?
I'm a coward.
You're taking the assertiveness class.
I already told you I can be outgoing with some people, but not with Ross.
I groaned.
What if he says no?
Ross? I snorted. I doubt he'd say no.
But he might. He's never given me any indication he's ever liked me.
I could ask him. Lily gaped.
Don't you dare. That's embarrassing. I might as well just pass him a note saying, "Do you like me? Check the box yes or no." Absolutely not.
She shuddered. I grinned. Okay, fine. I won't ask. But Ross is focused on the restaurant right now. He probably isn't even thinking about dating. You have to make him think about it.
How do I do that?
Ross was pretty simple when it came to women. He liked blonde bubbleheads who were all wrong for him. How could I showcase Lily, who was lovely, smart, and had an endearing personality? One would think having those qualities would be more than enough. But for Ross, we might have to go the caveman route and bonk him on the head to knock some sense into him. I'll think of something, I said. But in the meantime, try to forget Ross exists. If someone is chasing him, he tends to run. I needed to somehow get Ross to chase Lily, but how? Perhaps showing Lily in a different atmosphere beyond a dumpling restaurant would help. Dumplings weren't the sexiest food in the world. It was a problem for later. Right now, the yummy scent of melting cheese told me the pizza was ready. Heading over to the oven, I peeked inside to make sure the pizza was ready. I set out a box and used the wooden peel to lift the pizza from the oven, then slid it into the box. Slicing the pizza, I then closed the box and turned off the oven.
Maybe this is a bad idea.
What do you mean?
I don't want you getting into the middle of Lan's problems.
I won't. I'm just feeding him and seeing if there is a way to help him. That's all. By the way, how did you get his address?
One of his friends walked by the restaurant.
And he told you?
Not at first, but I can be persuasive if I need to be.
Just how persuasive were you? She smiled.
Just enough to get the address.
Maybe you should use that persuasiveness on my brother. She shook her head with a laugh.
I doubt giving your brother a wedgie would make him like me.
No, but he deserves one every once in a while. Wait. Did you actually give someone a wedgie? She laughed.
Maybe.
Lily was a constant surprise. I should probably get the pizza to Landon before it's cold, I said, slipping the box into the warming bag.
Text or call me as soon as you get back home, or I'll worry.
I will.
Promise?
Promise. I walked her out front and locked the door after she left. I then headed to the alley and secured the pizza in the box. I mapped the address to get directions. Lan wasn't far away, but the neighborhood was rough. A rustling noise caught my attention. It sounded like it came from the garbage area. I paused, listening. Perhaps a raccoon was foraging for food. I chalked it up to that because I certainly wasn't going to investigate. Starting the scooter, I zoomed past the garbage and out to the street,